Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones and chickens. How are you? Well, I told you I'll be back to do a reading on Ray J. One of my subscribers says, hey, I want a reading on Ray J and Princess. I know very little about this couple. The last thing I know about this couple, from what I understand, was one of the problems that they had in their marriage. If they are married, do they have a divorce? I know anything about this couple. All I know is that they are crazy from love and hip hop. I don't know much about them, but I don't know. I heard that she didn't want to do threesomes anymore. She wanted to do threesomes, and she didn't want, he wanted threesomes, he loved threesomes, and she didn't want to do that anymore. See, this is what I'm saying. Stop selling yourself cheaply to just have a man. I mean, Princess is gorgeous, a gorgeous young woman. Women. And now you got it. Now you don't see the way you get a man, that's the way you keep him. So, good luck, girl. But let's see what's in these cards with Ray J and Princess. I've already shuffled them to the mat. Let me go and just do a little bit because they already shuffled, as you know. They are shuffled and they are shuffled and they are shuffled. I know I should get my thumbs done. I know, but I'm not going to. Maybe in a later date when I'm older than what I am now, maybe. But I can't. I just don't want to be in a cast for. I don't want to be in a cast for. I've already shuffled them, but you know why? Say, why you shuffle them like a mad woman?
Why?
Because I'm scared. I want to make sure that they are shuffled because you're going to come over here and do the people shuffle. Here you go. You're going to come over here and cut these cards up and let it rain, baby. So, the rock. What is it about that rock? What did you call it?
Petrology.
Petrology. My goodness.
Yes.
All right. You ready? No? Okay. Knock 3 times. Here we go. On the bottom, you want to call?
10 of Swords.
Let's see.
The King of Cups.
Emotion.
The Sun.
That's good.
The World.
That's good.
4 of Pentacles.
And you sing I
Page of
shuffle
Pentacles.
these. Money, 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 money. Money.
Knight of Swords.
Nothing too
5
bad.
of Wands.
Nothing too bad in this. Nothing too bad.
The 2 of Swords.
This is not bad at all.
The King of Wands.
See where you just think you got
Oh
it
no,
made.
the Devil.
We got the devil. I didn't even bring my glasses. But anyway, I'm just going to have to slide them over. And let's see what we have. Let me look at this again. And
9 of Swords.
which is Sleepless Night. So on the first row, what we have a king that's floating who lives a life like, so let's say this is going to represent Ray J. So you have a king that lives a good life, very emotional. He's probably drinking a lot. I feel like his equilibrium, like he's drinking a lot, trying to cope with things. However, but he has a very sunny disposition, like fun to be around, just good energy. That's what I pick up. Been around the world. If you want to have fun, go with Ray J. He's the guy to have fun. This is what I think one of the things that women love about Ray J. However, I don't know him. Just looking at the cards, he just seemed like a fun-loving person that just know how to have a good time. However, here I just see that somebody is standish off, not willing to give everything. And yet this card has 2 pentacles, and it has 2 pentacles, and 2 wands. And it has 2 swords, and it has 1 cup. But it has 1, 2, 3. It has 3 arcanas. So this deck is telling me that a lot of things that they do is money. I think they bicker over money issues. About how much is this. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting money issues. I'm getting somebody who's a little stingy with the money, or don't want to spend money, or somebody is like a child with money, or with finances that don't treasure it. However, on the first row, it just seemed like there was a time when that was, where, the first row seemed like it was in the recent past, whereby, Ray J, he partying, he out there, he's doing the do, he's doing it, he's I get the feeling like he's not selfish, but will hoard that money. Like, I'm not gonna blow my money or whatever. And here's a child with money. So you gotta understand, with these material things, financial gains and wins, it is seen to be, that was at one point, and that was a problem. That was a problem in their marriage. However, now I see someone that's stashing about, don't want to be home, gone, not in the family. I see friction and fighting. They're not getting along. I see her perplexed. I see that Ray J is very strong. He's going to do what he want to do, and it isn't nothing you could say about it. And in the end, I feel as though that there's a lot of deception going on in their marriage. It's a lot of deception, which cause sleepless nights. Again, retreat, and I'm going to pull one more. It's another major arcana. So this marriage have a lot of inward struggle. The problems that they deal with in their marriage are inwardly, long-term issues that has been around for a long time. Fights and arguments that come from the past that just comes up and pounce in their present. They can't get over a lot of the past. And maybe Ray J is still doing those past things. Like I said, he's a person, he knows how to have fun, he fun. He's that big old son in your life. But he comes with drama. And I think the drama that he comes with, he's not stationary. He's married. I don't know if they married or not, could you see? But what I do get is that he's a Capricorn. What is she? Capricorn's about them coins. They're about that money. They're about that material wealth. And I don't know what she is. So we're going to find out. So her name is Princess Wife of
She is a Leo.
Ooh, feisty, strong, determined. She's going to do it her way, whether you like it or not. Yeah, that's what he found fascinating about her, probably. But in this reading here, I just see that it's just been a very, very stressful relationship. But let me add, it's not just stressful on her, but I find it stressful on them. They have a very stressful household because it's a lot of friction. Because what I'm getting out of this, they fight because she wants him to be home. She wants him to be more rooted and grounded. And Ray J is still married to them streets. See, he's always stashing. He's always leaving out of his marriage. He's always going somewhere and doing something. And it's just...
They are not married.
They are not?
No, they are...
When did they get divorced? This is good. No wonder the cards was like this.
They filed for divorce in October of 2021. So a year ago.
Okay, because this is why these cards are like that. let me tell this person who told me that this is my niece. You asked me to do a reading on them. I did exactly what I told you I would do, Niecy. And you didn't tell me. I asked you, were they married? You don't know anything. Look, I am not a soothsayer. I am a person that read cards. I knew that these cards was like past. I even said in the past, because I never do that. Mm-hmm. In the past, but in their present, they still bicker. They are still bickering. Although they are not married, she is very much in his life and he's hers because of the children. They still bicker. They still probably act a little bit like they're married, but they are not. This now makes more sense to me. And yeah, there are sleepless nights. However, these sleepless nights are coming from Ray J. Because I do think he might want Princess back on the back end.
And he's going through a lot of stress.
And he's going through a lot of stress. And but let me say something about this. Let me go from the middle. Yeah, see, it's nothing here. It's nothing. What do you mean? They're not married. I don't even bother to read on people, like read on a couple that's divorced. That is ludicrous to me. Unless there is something about them that we need to know. When they are no longer together, they're just no longer together. And this is what happens. However, there is fighting probably over money. It's probably fighting. I know that there is still discourse. The card shows that they still go through discourse. Maybe over the kids, maybe over money, maybe over deception.
Right, like his recent stuff that he was doing in social media. Well,
like I don't follow him like that.
So I'm not going to call it a stunt, but him posting about wanting to end himself.
No, I'm not doing that. I don't do that.
I'm not. But it was Princess that was the one that told him to delete the post off of the social media.
Yeah, but look, let me be clear.
So that means they are.
When it come down to suicide, I don't care. Who am I to judge? I'm not going to sit up there and say somebody faking. I don't want their blood on me. So if you say it, I believe it. Even if you saying it and just you spoke it out of your mouth, I believe it. So, because that's just something I take seriously. So, for whatever reason, it is a cry out for help. But Ray J come with a lot of deception. He is not a full honest person, and he's not happy with himself. He has sleepless nights. He don't sleep good unless he probably partied, maybe, but he's not happy. He's perplexed. See, this is reading is just leading back to Ray J. Niece is leading back to Ray J because there is no princess. I knew it. That's why I was like, wait, but this card ain't saying nothing. I got some, you know how you get a card, and I'm like, this seemed like when they was together. And here, it just seemed friction. But all of this, and what does baby's mama, his ex-wife, they probably have an up and down. They still struggle in their friendship. You know, it just seems like he's still in her life in a way, according to this card. However, they don't have a bad relationship. They just bicker because of the things that he still does. But on the outside, by drawing the cards away from their marriage, I do see that he's in deep thought. I do see that he thinks a lot, that he is in deep thought. I do see that he takes trips just to clear his mind. And most of all, I see that he doesn't sleep at night. And I see that he works and he's not satisfied. And maybe this spill over to his ex-wife. Because I truly believe, let me do this. Are they friends? Are they friends? Are they friends? This is what show up. Are they friends? Okay, so wands. That's fire. So they have too much friction between them. I think they try to get along the best they can. You know, I think he tries to put on a happy face. I think he tries to get along. I think he loves his kids. And that's what I think it is. But outside of this relationship, I don't know, maybe somebody could see a little bit more than me, but I'm so glad that you checked that because I was just like, this don't even seem right. But nevertheless, here you have it. Nothing much going on. I mean, it's a lot going on with Ray J. It's a lot going on with Ray J, but I don't want to make the reading about Ray J. As far as the family is concerned, he's very much into his family. And when I say family, his children. And I don't know, he could be jealous. Maybe she's dating or something. Maybe, who knows? I don't know what's going on. But Ray J wasn't ready to get married. I mean, and I don't know why she married him. Why? I saw their wedding. I don't know why he married her. They wasn't ready. Ray J was still out there sleeping around when he was engaged to Princess. And she had to have him. So sometimes you get what you want for settling. Well, anyway, thank you. That's all I have for that. Ciao.